Hey guys, welcome. I'm Jenna and long time no see. I know I've been MIA for a long time. I don't think I've uploaded a video for 7 or 8 months now. I do apologize for that, I should say, and I am planning on explaining that. So I figured in this video I would explain where I've been, what's been happening, all of that kind of stuff, explain the change of background as well. But I mainly wanted to play with this new palette. So this is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe, their newest collaboration, and it's the Divine Neutral. So I wanted to have a bit of a play with this one. So I figured I would explain to you guys what's been happening. It won't take very long. And honestly, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know this anyway. But I just thought I would start putting on my makeup and the rest of my makeup and kind of explain a little bit about where I've been. And then we will play with the palette. I'm just using my Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation. This is in the shade Ivory L2. It is slightly too light for me at the moment, but it'll work once I put bronzer and everything on. So basically the reason I have been MIA on here is because I am pregnant. So I'm actually heavily pregnant. I'm due in 2 weeks. That's how pregnant I am. Basically, I've just been exhausted. I do have a thyroid condition, and that is exacerbated by pregnancy, and just having that condition can make you really lethargic. Being pregnant in general makes you really lethargic, and then add on the fact that I have an almost 3-year-old at home, and it's really just exhaustion city. Now that I'm on maternity leave and my daughter is still in daycare, I'm hoping that, even though I'm like due in the next couple of weeks, I'm hoping to at least be able to get some more videos, and hopefully the goal is to get some pre-recording done, so that way I can still upload something. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not going to promise anything. I'm not going to stress myself out. I really need to put some stuff on my lips because they're so flippin' dry. Oh, so much better. And then that brings me to the next thing, which is change of scenery behind me here. Basically, I had to move my beauty setup because it was in the spare room, and because we are about to have a second child, there's no room. I have had to move my beauty room into, or my beauty setup I guess, into this room, which is my husband and my bedroom. We're hoping that this will be more of a temporary thing with the background. Obviously lighting and everything is not quite where I want it at the moment, but that kind of stuff will I'll just have to play around with that for a little bit until I get to a point where I like it. So this is pretty much how it's going to stay for the foreseeable future. Oh, I just used the Revlon Color Stay Skin Awaken concealer under my eyes. I am planning on doing a video with newer products, and this will be in one of those, so I'll share my thoughts and everything in that video for you if you like. So what I might do, because that's pretty much filling you guys in on absolutely everything that has happened, I'm just going to do the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I will prime my eyes with my e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer, and then we will get into the palette. Okay, so now that I've got all of my makeup done and my eyes primed, we are going to dip into this guy. So this is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collaboration, their newest collaboration. This is the Divine Neutrals palette. So that is what the inside of it looks like. I haven't even swatched this yet, so I will do some live swatches for you as well. But the whole top row, except for this one here, are true mattes by the looks of them. We will see once I actually, you know, stick my finger in there or a brush in there, but this one you can tell has a little bit of sparkle in it, so it's not a true matte, but the rest of them are. And then the whole bottom row are shimmers. I might just do some swatches like on the back of my arm here. So this is Chick Happens. This is the like sparkly sort of matte. That one is pretty much my skin tone. That's Just Barely. Then we've got Good Vibes and Boo Bear. Then the next one we have is Booked, and then Cinnamon Roll. That's the whole top row. They feel nice and soft in the pan. They don't feel hard or anything like that. They feel nice, nice to touch in the pan. And then I'll just wipe this off and we will do the shimmer row. This is called All Luxe. Get off my face. That's a pretty just champagne-y colour. Birthday Suit. Drippin'. Then we've got Risque Business. Striptease. And Exposed. So that is all of the shimmers. I might go into, is this Good Vibes? Yeah, I might just do Good Vibes in my crease just as like a transition shade. So far, so good. Now there is a tiny little bit of kick up in the pan, not too much though. Nothing abnormal for pretty much any other eyeshadow I have ever used. So still, so far so good. This is actually blending really, really nicely. I do have a patch on this eye that is a little bit problematic. A lot of shadow tends to stick to one particular part of my eye, basically right here in the crease on this eye. So I'll hopefully this won't stick and this will just blend out really nicely. But on this eye, that has just blended seamlessly, which I'm really, really impressed by, because I was a little bit cautious just because of past experience. So let's have a go at this eye. And now my neighbour has decided to do their yard work right now. Guys, I'm really impressed. I mean, this is literally one shade that I put on my eye, but so far I'm really impressed with this eyeshadow formula. So I think I might go into, is this Boo Bear? Yeah, Boo Bear, which is this one here, just right next to it. Put that on my outer corner. And go from there. I might even take Cinnamon Roll, which is the deepest matte. I might even take that right in the outer corner, but I'll just see how I feel to begin with. And I really just want to see how these layer, because in the previous palette, the Vault, layering was an issue. You couldn't layer these shadows because they all just went patchy and just didn't do what they were supposed to. So I really just want to see how these layer together. I am noticing just a touch patchiness here. That could just be because I'm I could just be over blending though. So I'll just pat that there. I'm just taking a clean brush because I've gone up way too high on this one. Just trying to sort of blend that out a little bit. I've just taken a tiny bit of Good Vibes on this brush, which is the first brush that I was using. I'm just trying to blend that out a little bit because I stuffed it up. And then we'll have to even it out on this side. All right, let's try that again. I'm just taking a little bit of Just Barely, which is this one. I'm just gonna blend everything kind of together a little bit with that one. Like I'm literally just tapping my brush into it once just to blend things together. Cool. So layering wise, I'm still pretty happy with it. I'm happier on this side than I am on this side, but I think I just over blended it on this side. So that's probably human error. I don't think it's actually I don't think it's the formula of the shadows or anything like that, but I'm not noticing any like obvious sort of patchiness or anything like that. So now what I'm going to use is I'm going to dip into these shimmers. So I'm going to use Drippin', which is this one. It's like that sort of coolly toned bronze, and I'm going to put that more like in the center of my lid, because then I'm going to take All Luxe, which is the one I just shoved the end of my brush into, and I'm going to do that in the inner corner. So Drippin' is first. Man, it has gotten so dark. I might just turn my ring light up a smidge. Hopefully that makes it a little bit brighter so you can actually see. Now let's test this out. So I'm going to use a brush first, and then I will use my finger if that's going to be a bit better. Okay. So it goes on okay with a brush. I'm just going to use my finger. That's normally how I apply shimmers anyway, so I don't really know why I did it with a brush first. Yeah, that's heaps better. Yeah, that's really nice. Oh, that is a beautiful, beautiful shade. I'm just going to apply it with a brush first on this side just to even it out, and then I'm going to put it on with my finger again, just so it is the same. Oh my god, I'm so happy that it is November. I'm so keen to put all of our Christmas decorations up. I'm just going to go into All Luxe now and put that on the inner corner. I had like no interest whatsoever in Halloween, but I mean, I never really do anyway, because we don't really celebrate it anyway. Like my husband and I, we don't celebrate Halloween. It's become more of a thing here in Australia in recent years, but I've just never really gotten into it unless it was a costume party, and then I was all for it. But you know, I don't really do that anymore. But yeah, I just was like so excited for it to finish, because I just could not care less. And I wanted all the Christmas stuff to come out. And of course, all retailers were waiting until October, waiting until October before they put Christmas decorations out. So now I'm like really excited for the end of the year. Now, those shimmers are beautiful. We're a bit uneven, so I'm just gonna pop this in here a little bit more. Yeah, that's a bit better. Cool. Now I'm going to do my lower lash line. So I think what I'll do is just Good Vibes, which is the first one I used, like the first shade. I'll just do that all under, and then I think I'll just do something. Ow, that went in my eyeball. I think I'll do something just a little bit. I might even use Booked, which is this one here. It's more of like a orangey kind of deep brown, I guess. And I might just do that like down the bottom. And then I'm going to get a plain brush with nothing on it, like a fluffy one, and I'm just going to blend that out. Oh my God, listen to all the neighbours. Can you hear all of the neighbours doing all of the yard work? It sounds like they're right outside my window. But do you think I'm going to go close doors and windows? No, I'm not. I'm just going to leave it because I don't care enough. Ooh, that's looking nice. Okay. I am very, very happy with that. Okay, cool. I'm just going to put some mascara on and I will be back. So I have tight lined, I have put on some mascara. I'm testing out a new mascara, which is one that will be in an upcoming video. And I'm not really sure how I feel about it. It doesn't really look like I've put anything on it all. So, yeah, I don't know. Man, I'm sweating. Yeah, so I don't know, but I'll share my thoughts on that a little bit more in a future video. For now, we are going to talk about this. So I'm actually really enjoying this. I really like the eye look that I got out of this. I didn't have too many issues. Well, I didn't really have any issues with blending. It was mainly that second shade over the top, but I think that was more human error than the shadows themselves, because I haven't had any issues. Like, I didn't have any issues with any of the other shades. But for now, I love it. I think it's a beautiful palette. Fallout wise, let's have a little look here. I've got like the tiniest little bit of glitter that has fallen down under my eyes here. But honestly, that's the same as pretty much all shimmers that I use anyway. Very rarely will I use a shimmer and have absolutely no fallout. So, you know, I still can't fault it. I still think it's a fantastic palette. So that is my thoughts and opinions on the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Divine Neutrals palette. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. Once again, I'm hoping to at least have a couple more videos go up, given that I don't give birth like soon. I'm sorry that I haven't posted for such a long time, but nonetheless, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and please like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.